Back in the mid-2000s, sharing a video over the internet was an absolute nightmare. Cameras recorded in dozens of conflicting formats. Dial-up speeds meant downloading a short clip took hours, and hosting those massive files was incredibly expensive. In 2005, 3 early PayPal employees, Steve Chen, Chad Hurley, and Jod Karim, decided to start their own internet company. Their initial idea was a video-based dating site called TuneIn Hookup. You would upload a clip of yourself, and other users could rate you and connect. They even registered their new domain name on Valentine's Day. The dating scene was a ghost town, but the founders noticed a strange pattern in user behavior. People were uploading videos, but instead of dating profiles, they were sharing snowboarding wipeouts, cat clips, and random home movies. Users were treating the site like a giant free database to store the footage piling up on their computers. Realizing what their users actually wanted, the team pivoted to a generic video hosting site. To make this database accessible, they integrated a free browser plugin called Flash Player. Flash automatically compressed all those giant conflicting video formats into a single standardized stream that loaded fast in small chunks. You no longer needed to wait for a massive file download. You just clicked a link and the video played. By dropping the dating gimmick and adopting a universal playback tool, the founders accidentally removed the highest barrier to online video. They had built a pipeline that anyone could use to instantly broadcast themselves to the world, and they called it YouTube. At the time, MySpace was the dominant social network on the planet. People started copying YouTube links and embedding those Flash players directly onto their MySpace profiles. If a funny clip caught on, it got reshared over and over, driving millions of daily visitors back to YouTube in a massive snowball effect. But every one of those viral hits was actively draining the founders' bank accounts. Video hosting requires enormous amounts of server space. As viewership skyrocketed into the millions, their data hosting provider started charging thousands of dollars a month directly to Steve's personal credit card. The startup was facing imminent bankruptcy. They had captured millions of daily users, but they had absolutely no system in place to make money. Pitch after pitch to investors failed because, on paper, offering free unlimited video storage looked like a bottomless pit for cash. Eventually, the founders secured a meeting with an investor connected to Sequoia Capital. The venture firm saw the explosive user growth and agreed to a $3.5 million investment, giving the team a temporary lifeline to keep their servers from shutting down entirely. That rapid growth caught the attention of the ultimate tech giant. Just 18 months after YouTube launched, Google swooped in and acquired the platform for $1.65 billion. The Google buyout covered the immediate server debt, but the core issue remained completely unsolved. Google had just inherited a platform that bled cash every time a user hit play. Accumulating a giant audience of viewers is impressive, but it does not automatically make a sustainable business. This chart shows the mechanic introduced in 2007 that solved their revenue problem, the partner program. For every ad dollar generated on a video, YouTube distributes 55% of the revenue directly back to the creator, while keeping 45% for the platform. Until this point, people uploaded purely for fun. Now, a teenager in their bedroom could get paid. You didn't need a studio executive or a record label to broadcast your ideas and earn a living. This direct financial incentive turned casual uploaders into a dedicated workforce, forming the creator pillar. To fund all of this, Google needed advertisers. In 2014, Susan Wojcicki stepped in as CEO with a clear objective: build an enterprise-grade advertising system that could convince mainstream companies that these homemade clips were a safe and profitable place to spend their marketing budgets. This setup formed an incredibly efficient loop. Creators produced highly engaging videos to earn more money. Those videos kept viewers glued to the site longer. The massive audience attracted even more advertisers, which pumped more money back to the creators to make even better videos. By 2016, this tightly interconnected ecosystem generated nearly $7 billion in ad revenue. It established the modern creator economy. But maintaining that delicate loop required tight control. And at a scale where millions of unmoderated videos were uploaded every day, the system was just about to fracture. Because anyone could upload anything for free, the site became a magnet for problematic material. Conspiracy theories spread unchecked, and a disturbing trend known as Elzagate saw nightmarish, violent clips targeting children rack up hundreds of millions of views. With 400 hours of video hitting the servers every single minute, human moderation was physically impossible. The breaking point hit in 2017. Mainstream news outlets discovered that ads from major family-friendly corporations were playing directly in front of videos uploaded by extremist groups. Companies like Verizon and AT&T immediately pulled their marketing budgets, triggering a massive site-wide boycott. With their primary revenue source evaporating, the platform panicked. They deployed aggressive algorithmic sweeps across the entire site. The code scoured billions of uploads, instantly demonetizing, age-restricting, or deleting any video it flagged as slightly inappropriate, in a desperate bid to win back the advertisers. This algorithmic purge became known as the adpocalypse. It was a blunt instrument. Countless innocent creators who adhered perfectly to the rules suddenly found their previous videos entirely demonetized without warning. People who relied on that ad revenue to pay their production teams and feed their families saw their income vanish overnight. In the rush to protect the advertising pillar, YouTube devastated the creator pillar. The platform demonstrated that whenever forced to choose between the people funding the site and the people making the content, the money wins. YouTube is currently fighting a multi-front war for screen time, battling social media giants and streaming services for the same finite attention of 2.5 billion people. Modern creators have evolved into massive, multi-million-dollar production enterprises. MrBeast, the site's biggest star, leads a team capable of recreating hit television shows in real life, with budgets and logistics that rival traditional media houses. The platform is supported by 3 distinct pillars, representing viewers, creators, and advertisers. If any single leg gets too short, the entire thing tips over. Managing this stool requires constant, uncomfortable compromises. If you crack down on edgy content and strictly enforce advertiser-friendly guidelines, the brands stay happy, but the creators lose their creative freedom and revolt against the system. Conversely, if you prioritize the wild, boundary-pushing content that highly engages viewers, the site becomes an unsafe place for marketing. The advertisers pull their budgets, and the revenue pool for creators dries up. The platform's survival relies on its ability to permanently navigate a fragile, ever-shifting negotiation between 3 distinct groups, all of whom demand entirely different things.